How are you? I hope you guys are amazing. Welcome back to the Inspired by Promise Show podcast, all of the above. I'm glad that we are here. And so I have an amazing special guest. I'm about to bring her in right now. We're going to have a great time with tonight. We're talking all things sisterhood, all things self-worth. And so make sure you, just as the video, y'all know we got a new video now, are liking and loving. So right now in the comments, I'm about to add her. She's coming right on in. Y'all say good evening, all that good stuff. I hope you guys are amazing. But I want to be able, before she says hey to the people, just to be able to introduce her, y'all. This is Brittny, and I am grateful unto God for her. The crazy part about it is, y'all, we have not physically met in person yet. Okay, we have not met in person yet, but she has become just absolutely just awesomeness. She is I see my other VA sisters in here. Hey y'all. And so I am grateful for her. It just clicked. I can't even explain it. It just clicked. And so I am grateful for her. Unto God, so grateful. And she's going to be talking about her foundation that she has, things that she has going on. We're going to be talking self-worth and sisterhood on tonight. So grab your sisters, tag a sister, tag a friend, and it's going to be so good. Hey, saying a hey girl, hey mom. My mama always is going to be here. Shout out to my mama. I love her. So y'all, no further ado, I am glad to be able to introduce the Promise family. Brittny, what's up, girl?
Hey, kings and queens. How are y'all doing today?
OMG, y'all. And this is her like all the time. When I say all the time, hey, sis, I see my sisters coming on in from our last one. Hey, y'all. I'm so glad. So I want to be able to, we're talking. Hey, this is gonna be. I just have it. It's gonna be good. I don't know. So Brittny, she was on our last live that we did from the podcast, which was Raquel. She's on here. She was a part of it. We were talking about singlehood and about being in the holiday and being whole, and that was an amazing. If you haven't gone and listened to that, go right here, watch this, and then go back and click that video of being whole for the holidays. It truly was a great God moment. And so I know we're going to get some good single insight on tonight as well. So Brittny, I'm ready to get this started. So I hope y'all have shared, but it's going to be great. And so we're going to start off fun. I want to know one fun fact about yourself. Give me one fun fact about yourself.
I like to crack jokes. That's a fun fact. I like to crack jokes and I like to sing, even though I don't sound good.
Y'all, wait a minute.
I sing all the time and it sounds horrible, but I keep singing until the Lord. And my friends tell me to be quiet. But I just keep singing.
OMG.
And I like to laugh and I like to joke, even when it's not time to joke. That's it. Got to throw a joke in there every now and then. I love it. I love it. I see you, girl. Yes. You love to joke. You know?
Yes. Okay. So we got some jokes going on. All right. I love that. I love that y'all love to laugh. And I promise y'all, she keeps me rolling. Okay.
Yes, it's good for the soul.
Listen, it's good for the soul. It's good for the soul. So I love that. So you love to crack jokes. That's good. I love y'all. Make sure y'all interact in the comments too, because we love to have a good time in the chat. But I want to know, because I see you rocking a shirt that says Queens of Royalty, and I want to know what exactly is Queens of Royalty and how did this come to be about?
Okay. Queens Royalty is my nonprofit organization. It actually has three parts. The first part is the nonprofit organization. That's the community outreach that I do. The second part is it's a blog, which is on Instagram. And I just blog different women, all kind of ethnicities, all kind of events. Anything they're doing that's powerful and queen-like or motivated, I try to post it and share it. And that's how I'm building my network. And the third part is the t-shirts you see. or the apparel have t-shirts, face masks, buttons, and hats. And we're working on swimwear. Can I get an amen? Yes. Everybody's a queen. And it's available for everybody, every walk of life. Like it's not for a specific group of women. It's for all women, white, black, Spanish, Asian, it doesn't matter. If you're a believer, if you're a 5-star, a 5%er, a Buddhist, it's for you. Queen's Royalty is for everybody. Everybody. Because we all are queens and we all are God's children. So
yes.
all about the whole world. It's about the whole world. And we all have something to bring to the table. Praise the Lord.
Yes. Yes. Now listen, yes. Y'all hear her say praise the Lord in this whole segment, all right? Because that is her saying. So you go here and say that.
Yes.
That is her, that is all her. And so I love that Queen's Royalty is a part of your heart. It has so many different facets to it. And so I want to know, as far as it relates to being in Queen's Royalty, you're bold. Many people might not know you yet. Our audience is getting to know you. And so I want to know that what got you to this moment, or what is the story behind? Because we're here to be able to help and encourage one another, those that are watching. What was your story behind you, one, getting into Queen's Royalty, or you being in this place of boldness and of confidence that gets you to like, oh, I got this and I'm encourage others? How did you what was your story behind getting to this place that you're at now?
That started in middle school and in high school, I want to say. When I was in high school, I dealt with a lot of women not being so nice, I want to say. Not to say that I ever got bullied on, because that never happened, but people just not liking me because, whether it's because of the way I dress, whether it's because of me being nice, people just did not like me in school. And I experienced that a lot, and I couldn't wrap my mind around it. So I remember one day I just went home and I was just crying to my mom, and I was like, Mom, I don't understand why these people don't like me. I didn't do anything to anybody. I didn't mess with nobody's boyfriend. I don't understand why they don't like me, Mom. I didn't get it as a kid. Sometimes kids are cruel. And if they see something on you, they could be intimidated by it. Or, rather than rub elbows with you and be like, I can get someone she got, they are like, not like you. You know what I'm saying? Or find a reason. You ever heard somebody say, I don't like her because she thinks she all that? Like, that's kind of like an insecurity thing that we build amongst ourselves, because it's okay if you think somebody else got it going on, and tell them, you know what, you look good today. You know what, you did your thing today. I love your hair. I love your clothes. What you said, it was excellent. What you're doing is great. I didn't see a lot of that growing up. So I talked to my mom, and she was like, let me tell you something. And she was like, you're different. And she was like, you're unique. God made you special. And you don't understand it now because you're a kid, but when you get older, you will understand, And I always had this thing, like, I always took up for people that were being targeted, that couldn't stand up for themselves, if I want to say. I always been bold like that. I don't know where I got this boldness from. I don't know. Well, obviously I got it from God, but I was walking in there at a pretty early age. But, so I just, and people used to call me like black all the time, dark, because my skin is darker. So I dealt with the colorism thing ever since I was a little girl, because my mom and my sisters are lighter. I'm darker like my father. So people used to be like, you'll see me and be like, oh, that's your daughter too? Or not that one too? Because I'm darker. So I had all this stuff going on in my mind that could have made me insecure about myself. But my mom, thank God for my mama. Thank you, Mom, I love you. She just instilled in me to have my esteem high, regardless of what the world or how other people have seen me or said to me. So I just changed the way I thought about myself. And I was like, I'm a queen. I'm a queen. I'm a queen. And I just started talking like that, and it just stuck. Like, I've not been talking like this since I was like 15, 16, and it sounded weird because I was so young. Like, people was like, girl, whatever. But now it's catching on. So Queen's Royalty has always been with me. It's just that I'm putting it to paper now and sharing it with the world. That's it. I'm not doing anything new, but just putting it to paper. It's nothing that happened overnight. It's not an overnight success. I've been doing this since I was 16. Wow. 16, and now I'm 34. You know, so it's never too late. If you got an idea, God gave you an idea, you can operate on it. It doesn't matter. It never goes away. It's for you. It's for you to do on the earth. So you
Come
can do it. And I want to make everybody feel like a queen. Everybody.
Yes. Yes.
Everybody is beautiful, no matter what shape, size, age, no matter what belief. You know, you
Mom.
are all God's children, and you are all beautiful and unique.
Yes. Yeah. Did y'all hear that? First of all, be encouraged, okay? We're all beautiful, all right?
Yes.
In our own way. You know, that speaks volumes to me, Brittany, because in coming up in this vein that I am of writing again, as far as it relates to in telling my story a little bit, there aren't many people that know that due to bullying, due to things that happened or transpired, I did not feel great about myself.
Mm-hmm.
And it's taken a journey to feel good. The thing about it is you can look amazing on the outside and be trash on the inside,
Yes.
and it does not equal out.
No.
So that level of where you're saying like I so love that about you, because it's like it just comes out your pores. You can't help it. But I love that in wanting to love upon one another, even in those moments of whether you know it or not. You know, you don't know what your fellow sister might have been
Yes.
going through or might have gone through. So, you know, I say even in that, thank you. That there are women that want to be able to support other women and love up on other women.
Yes.
And it's not like that always. As
No,
somebody,
it's
it might
not.
not be you on this line, it might be somebody that you know as it relates that might have had self-esteem issues like myself. Where it's taken a journey to be able, but it's awesome women. We're going to be talking about sisterhood in a little bit, about having those connections and relationships
Mm-hmm.
that will help edify who you are, and to say, hey, no, you are beautiful inside and out. I just don't want you to be beautiful and have everything on the outside, but you not have the word on the inside. So having that balance of having women around you, friendships, sisterhoods, to be able to pour into you, I think that's amazing. And that's what Queen's Royalty, what you're doing, that's even the more amazing. Like,
Yes.
I'm so here for it all. And, you know, with us talking about friendships, I love that God just poured that on you. It's not even like anyway, he just gave that to you. So it's like, I think that's amazing. But you know, as we often talk about, you know, offline many times, as being millennials, uh,
Yes.
in this whole
Yes.
world that we are in, and as women, we're talking about friendships. I want to know, even in the comments, I want to hear you guys' take on this as well. How important are friendships and sisterhood? Tonight we're talking about sisterhood. Tonight we're talking about self-worth, you knowing, you know, who you are, that you are a royal priesthood, a holy nation, all of that. Okay. So I want to know, how important is it? And then I'm going to get into some things that we should look for to be able to help our audience. So first we'll answer the question of how important are friendships and sisterhoods. I always hear you talk about some amazing things
Yes.
that you have. So fill me in. How important are
I would say, if I would give it a number on how important friendships and sisterhood is on a scale from 1 to 10, I would say a 13.
wow.
That's how important friendship and sisterhood is, because no matter where you are or what you're doing in the world, you should assemble yourselves with like minds. You know, no matter where you are or what level you're on or what you're into, you have to assemble yourselves with like minds. Like I said, birds of a feather flock together. And nobody in the world does anything by themselves. It's impossible. It's not possible.
Mom, Brittany.
The way the world is designed, you cannot do anything. Yeah, if you ever heard somebody say, I did it by myself, nobody helped me, that is a whole lie. We all depend on each other for support. That's the way the world keeps turning. That's the way the world keeps turning, like a food chain. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Just like a food chain. You'll see the cricket, then it'll go all the way around to the bird, it'll go back around to the land. It's just like that. It's a circle of life. the circle of life, especially when you're networking and you're building. You have to talk to other people. You must. He who wants friends must show himself friendly. You need friendship. You need strength. You need somebody to talk to. You need somebody who can hold you accountable. And it don't have to always be your parents or your pastor. It can be your peers. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people can see us better than we can see ourselves. So they can show you things like, you're good in this area. You might want to do a little better in this area. You'd be like, oh, okay, I didn't know that about myself before. If I don't have any friends or no sisterhood or no, I'm isolating myself, how would I ever be better and grow? I couldn't, because I couldn't see it. I need my environment around me to help build me up.
You hold push pause right there.
Shop is iron, gotta rub them elbows. You know what I'm saying?
Push pause. You need your environment.
You have to
help build you up.
If you're around a lot of people, but you don't have to be around, because everybody's not overly friendly. Like, I call myself a social butterfly. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's not like that. Whatever level you're on, I would say at least have one friend. You can start with one, then build up with two. But as you go forward, you're going to expose yourself to different places and different experiences. And as you on your road, you're going to meet different people, and they'll connect with you in different ways. Like people in your life, and then they have seasons when they leave your life. When somebody leaves your life, then somebody enters your life. Just like they say, when another door closes, another one opens. That's true. That's how it works. People are constantly evolving into your life to serve their purpose, and to help you with yours. And if you have received them in the right way, it could be wonderful. But you also got to set boundaries.
Talk about
set boundaries. Come on, friends and the sisterhood, and we want to talk about all the good stuff. But sometimes it can get ugly. Sometimes it can get argumentative. Sometimes it can get shaky. But that's just the way we design. But it's all good. Wow. It's all good, as long as it's in a healthy way. Communicate and have those hard conversations. It is a must, because it's not always lollipops and dandelions and cotton candy, Swiss gold. Let me see a Tootsie Roll. No, it's not always that. Right. So we have to develop healthy communication skills. If we want friends, if we want to build a sisterhood, we have to do that. And I think a lot of us millennials don't know how to do that. Everybody's not always born with those social skills, or depending on how we grew up, it can be harder to socialize. Right. But you can also get with somebody that can help you with those things. And as long as we're honest, open, and transparent about where we are, it's always room to grow and connect. And it's always somebody out there in the world who want to connect with you, whether you know them or not. You will be surprised at who's just waiting on you to open your mouth and say, hey, girl.
Wait a minute. Push pause. We're going to see y'all. She's just over here dropping nuggets. You will be surprised. Now, that's a whole word, okay? If you're on the line, I always say, if something connects to you, you go ahead and receive it and call it a day. But there's somebody waiting on you to be your aunt. You are an answer. Queens of Royalty is an answer. You amazing, awesome people on the side are an answer. Someone's waiting on you to be the answer. Give everything to God and everyone to God, so we don't have to limit ourselves. Yes,
that's right. Give it to God.
That's
He will take care of the people who don't do you right. He will handle that, and He will send more that will. He don't want to, and that's the thing about God. He don't want us to be alone on this earth.
Come on.
That's not what He wants for any of us.
Come on.
Say that nowhere in the world are you supposed to be by yourself. Nowhere in the word. I ain't never seen it. Nobody can ever show me that. It says assemble yourself. You know what I'm saying? That means a group of people. An assembly is a group of people.
And you know what? And the crazy part about, not crazy, but the thing about it is the enemy will have us to think, and I've said it before, but it just rings true as far as sisterhood and even self-worth is concerned. The enemy will have us to think that we are supposed to be alone, that no one else cares or cares to understand what things are happening or going on, and there is somebody else that understands exactly what is happening,
Exactly.
exactly what is going on, and we have to be able to open up ourselves
Yes.
to those people. It literally was just, it might be just one reach out. When I literally, and anybody knows me, I do not, I listen, I'm an introvert at heart, okay? And literally, I heard the Holy Spirit say, my inbox of this girl to say, hey, I love, you're, and it was Brittany, y'all. I'm like, wait a minute, but it is something of knowing when it's God. She's like, Ariel, are you gonna do your live to be able to, is she talking to me?
I'm talking to you.
It's like I'm talking to you, Ariel, and that it was not what I wanted to do. I'm like, oh, I'm good. Like, nah, I'm gonna do it, but it was in that moment of saying. You're saying you want to have people around you to be accountable to be transparent with, to be open with, and they understand not only where you are, but where you're going. Having those people with you to understand where you're going will push you. Before we even got over here, we were like, push. It was
Push
a
it.
push.
It
And
was
so you got to have people around you to push you in the right direction because they know what's in you. And so, we're declaring on tonight that you will be surrounded by people that will be able to push you into your promise and into your purpose on tonight. And so, you got to be able to know that God, one, as Brittany stated, does not want you to be alone. That's not in his word. He wants you to have in the word, in life, we're supposed to have relationships. And so, we're declaring that if you don't have those relationships, that God will open up doors for you to be able to have those God ordained relationships that will help
yes.
in the seasons to come. And so, I love it, y'all. This is, I don't know if this is great to y'all. This is extra good to me, okay? This is like extra sour cream on a taco.
Yes.
It's better, all right? This is
Finance.
getting it's getting so good. And talking about relationships that are whether seasonal or whether they're lasting, or whether, we're saying, how is this going? We're gonna, now mind you, this is a single part. If you have a single sister, go ahead and tag her right now. Like right now.
Yes. Where's the single?
I tell you that your heart probably is going to not say anything that's going to shock me anymore, because I am unshockable by the Brittany isms. Okay. So, but in relationships, and those that of us that are single, you are single, are amazing, beautiful, gorgeous inside and out. What does that look like? In, we were talking about boundaries. We're talking about, I said 2021. We're still in the year of the right one. I believe God, and I'm going to continue to believe God. But what does that look like as a millennial, as someone that desires that? Because it's okay to desire that. We said that on our whole for the holidays. It is quite all right. What does that look like? Help us single sisters out. Don't go nowhere, y'all. It's gonna get real good. Help us out. What does that look like? What should we be expecting? What are some things that we should be looking for as single sisters? Okay.
Okay. Now the singles. First of all, if you're single, you gotta be ready to mingle. That's the one part that we don't we oh God. And we do this all the time, and especially in the kingdom, we're like, oh God don't need a man. I got God. God is my man. God is not your man, boo. Who told you that? He is your creator. Yes. Yes, he is. He is your father. Yes. Yes, he is. Jesus the Savior. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, he is. He is the father to the fatherless, but he's not your man.
He's not your man.
He designed people in the earth for you to marry, for them to marry us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So once we get over being overly religious and still single, we can work on the basis to go back to healthy communication in relationships, which a lot of us don't know how to do. I'm learning as I'm talking to you.
Me too.
Oftentimes, we say we want things, right? And this is hard. Like, we're walking through this together. I am my sister. I am you. We say we want things. sometimes we connect with the opposite of what we're saying because we want to settle, because we get lonely, because we have certain feelings in our body, which the way God designed us to be, and we make choices that have consequences that are not necessarily good that can set us back. So as women, we're natural supporters and we're helpmeets. So whatever we connect to, we're going to become that. It doesn't matter what our objectives are. It doesn't matter how strong and holy we think we are. Whatever we connect to, we're going to become that because we receive that into our spirit.
Yes.
So if I say I want a great God-fearing man, but then Tyrone come by looking good like a snack, and I'm lonely because I'm tired of waiting on a God's promise, and I get with Tyrone, y'all know what's going to happen to me. He's going to end up pulling me back. I'm not going to never lead him to Christ. And women are not leading men to Christ. The man's supposed to lead you. And if he's already not there, then you don't need to be dealing with him anyway, if you are a believer. Now, if you're not a believer, you need to get with somebody that's not a believer, and y'all can have a beautiful not believing life. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, now, nothing against that. Whatever you are, connect with that. So if you like going on vacations, connect with somebody like going on vacations. You know what I'm saying? If you like staying in the house, you're an introvert, which Ariel says she is, and I know she is not. Connect with somebody that likes staying in the house. If you are a prayer warrior, you're a server in your church, that's me, community outreach, connect with somebody that do those things.
Oh, God.
You know what I'm saying? So it could be easier for y'all to, build something. Y'all have the same morals, the same values, the same boundaries, the same belief. You know what I'm saying? Connect with people like you. At least screen them to be like you, similarities. Like everybody got a list. Like, okay, we don't do the long list, have good credit. None of that. God can fix all that. Start with the heart.
Come on.
What is somebody's heart like? Do they respect women? Can they keep a consistent job? Do they have integrity? Things like that that's basic, that could be for anybody, right across the board, whether you believe or not.
Come on.
Do they respect their mother? Things like that you're looking for, that'll show you how somebody will treat you. And it's hard. It's not easy. I'm not an angel. I've done many things, as sure we all have on this line. But there's something about a woman when she gets to a point that she want to, what you call, mature and settle down and grow up. And we do that I think at an earlier age than men, because women be ready to like get married, settle down, they like 20, 23, 24. For men, some men it's a little later, like in their late 30s. I notice like a lot of people I know that's get married in their late 30s, and there's nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, if you believe in God, just try to stand on his word. And it is not easy. Let me tell you.
Tell the people. Tell the people. Come on, Andrew. Come on.
I'm ready to call my boo, my old boo back. I'm ready to send this text and say, what you doing, boo? Smiley face, emoji. What's the other one? Eggplant. I got to keep it real. I'm ready to send all of them emojis because my flesh is rising. And it's like, I need to hold myself. God, hold me. I call my friends, like, hey, girl, what you doing? I'm going to come over there. Now.
Yep.
Like, what's wrong with you? Nothing, I just want to see you.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's just me trying to keep myself.
And
that's the thing about once you've been exposed, once your flesh been exposed, you got to detox from that. And depending on how long you've been in it, it could take a long time. You're not delivered just overnight. The process is a progress. We all have things that we're trying to come out of, and a lot of people are not honest. I don't want to share their story with anybody, and they just want to suffer in silence. And that's where the sisterhood come in,
Wow.
I gotta talk to somebody. Even if you ever seen somebody, a mid stranger in the street, they take all their business, they gotta let it out. It's like you was the best. Like, let me say all my business. You be like, this person don't even know me. You know what I'm saying? This person don't even know me. Yeah. But they have to let it come. It's gonna come out anyway.
Yeah.
So that's choose to let it out in a healthy way, so it won't come out in an unhealthy way.
Come on.
But it's not easy being single. It's not an easy thing because you desire to be married. Well, most women desire to be married, and it's hard. I don't have the answer for it because I'm still walking in it. You know, so it's no right or wrong thing to do.
Come on.
You just got to stay consistent and love you. And once you do that, it'll become easier, you know. And I'm not going to say it's a walk in the park because I'm telling y'all, I never said it was easy. I can't give you a magic trick to wave the one and say, this is how you do it, because singleness looks different for all of us.
Right.
Depending on what we've been exposed to or our journey. You know. Yeah. But as for me, I'm going to keep pushing in faith and keep screaming at night, you know, keep telling my friends to pray for me and keep finding things to keep myself busy and serving my community, to keep my mind off of the thing. You know, I try, you know, to keep myself busy and, you know, not be alone too long to myself. So you don't want to get depressed and, you know, all those feelings that we single people go through that nobody wants to talk about. It's very depressing. Especially Facebook, social media. All that instant gratification, be like, oh my God, they got married. Oh my God, they had a baby. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. Oh God, when it's gonna be me? We all have those thoughts. You just gotta redirect that energy back into yourself. Be like, you know what? I am a queen. I do look good. I'm conceited. I got a reason. You know what I'm saying? I have it. You just gotta keep telling yourself, like, whoo, keep speaking that over yourself.
That's it.
Even when it get hard, and it will get hard because we're living in that season, especially with coronavirus, everybody in isolation. Yeah, it's challenging. To those that are single and got to be isolated by themselves, what? Crazy.
That's it.
Crazy. You can't pray that kind of loneliness off you. You can't do it.
Come on.
Like, I prayed, I meditated, I read my word, but I still feel like this. Oh God, what's going on?
Come on.
Real.
Come on. That's real though.
That's gonna throw the word and everything. Oh, God's gonna fix everything. And he will, but we're in the flesh right now, and this is a real situation. Yeah. So after you pray, after you fast, after you read your word, you gotta have earthly interventions that you can use. Because we still living in the earth, not from the earth, not of it. We living here for right now.
Yeah, come on.
So if God don't send your man right now, what are you gonna do then? And that's the space that me and my friends we discuss. Healthy interventions to keep us focused and to keep us from sliding in the DM. Sliding in the DM. Somebody said in my DM the other day, praise the Lord. I said, boy, you don't want that. You're just a DM slider. You don't want nothing. You know?
Oh Lord.
You don't want nothing. You play it, you know, because I'm serious. And when people talk to me,
yes,
they can hear it in my voice.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like what you want. When somebody asks you what you want, what you need, what you into, what's your plans, tell them. Tell them. That'll weed a lot of things out right there.
Come on. Listen. Okay, y'all, she's dropping nuggets and y'all are fire in the comments. Listen, I love that Tina, she said,
what are you saying?
Listen, she said we get so caught in faith in what we've seen or been through, forgetting that faith is the unseen.
Go ahead, Tina. That's my boo.
Yes, Raquel, not a DM slider.
She know it.
Oh, listen.
The DM, that's my new word. I made up that word. If somebody slide your DM, they don't want too much name. They a DM slider. They don't want too much nothing.
Oh God! Between my sister cousin and I, we're gonna be like DM slider. No.
Yes, y'all be saying I was like, girl, he ain't never DM slider, girl. I don't have time for that. Praise the Lord.
And a whole slip and slide. I mean, this is so good because these are practical things, you guys. Practical things to be able to apply. You're not alone in this, as we see. That's one of the reasons why I love her. Because I promise you, I can't even get into all of the convos that we have.
Yes.
Because they listen, they're just, I can't even explain it. But they are real. They are also helpful to know that you're not in this by yourself. You're not in this alone. And even in that of talking of having that faith for what you want, it's having those friends, like you said, around you to be like, girl, that's not it. We're not. Yes. No.
Don't do it, girl.
No. Like, you know, we're not to have that, to be able to say, hey, or hey, even girl, what you think about, such and such. And it's not trying to be all in your business. It's like, I'm trying to be all in your business. It literally is, I care about you.
Yeah, I
I
care about you.
value you. I know how far you've come. But
Yes, don't go back, girl.
if Brittany like, girl, I'm like, well, who is it? What are we doing? Where are we going? Because I know what she's working on. Having
Mm-hmm.
people, and it might not even be a relationship for you. It
It
might be
might not. I tell her about all the DMs loudest. All of
listen,
them. All of them.
receipts, okay? Um, being
I said,
able,
girl. Oh
yeah,
God.
it,
Pray
it
for your girl over here.
yeah, but that's the reality of the day that we're in. But
Yeah.
having that having those people, excuse me, around you to be able to say, "Hey, I love you that much that I don't want you to settle. I love you that much that I don't want you to forfeit your future for your flesh." That's one of my statements that I make
Yeah.
because it truly is the truth. And like you said, even in a whole pandemic, that rings even more true than ever, of not forfeiting your future, what I see ahead for my how I feel right now, man. But I'm glad. I hope you guys got those tidbits because you can carry that into other relationships as well.
Yes. It
Of
works for all of them. It works for all of them.
being able to check in, things like that. So we're in the midst of DM sliders, y'all. You're
Yes. We gotta work on ourselves.
here.
I forgot to
You're
say that.
looking.
I ain't said nothing about us. We gotta work
Listen,
on ourselves. We have issues.
listen, we're gonna have whole issues, all right?
We
And
have all the issues.
all of
Emotionally
the
unstable
issues.
creatures. That's a new
If
word
he
for
takes
y'all.
you away
You was
from
right
your
when you said
purpose,
that.
yeah, if he takes you away from your purpose,
Yeah.
then that's an issue. If he takes you away from what you're supposed to do, that's an issue. Let's see. I see y'all are talking good in these comments.
Yes, I can't
Um,
wait to read some of them.
able to sub That's it, Tina. Looking for wholeness, you being whole
Yes.
in you before anyone else comes, you being whole. The whole, when we talked about whole for the holidays, it was a moment to say, I have to be whole in me, with nothing missing, nothing lacking, nothing broken. I'm okay with me, I'm good with me. And so, and like you said, and there's that
Who said
moment
that?
where
Tina.
people want a day or want a moment. I
Mm-hmm.
promise you. Okay, I need more than a day. I want something that's lasting. That's it. Being whole around that's it.
Yes, wholeness, and that is a process.
It's a
Wholeness is a process. It's never,
yes.
we're never going to arrive. It's never like you're not never going to be done becoming whole. It's a process every day because we're growing constantly until our future selves. We're evolving.
That's it.
So it's
That's
like,
it.
you're never going to be done with the work you're doing on yourself.
Come on. Come
You
on.
know, we're never going to always arrive until we leave this earth.
That's it.
Until then, it's a process. It's a process. Because
That's
you got
it.
a checklist. Like if I do this, I do that, I do that. We've done half of those things and more things on the checklist, and we're still here. You know what I'm saying? Just keeping it real. And I'm talking to my single ladies, not to throw no shade to the married ladies, but I'm talking to single people because we're experiencing it. If you're married, you don't know nothing about what I'm talking about. I'm talking about as it relates to today, not past when you got married. Because I know I got a lot of married friends, and I talk to them about married things.
Mm-hmm.
My single people, I talk to them about single things because they're two different kind of experiences. This is a whole new world. Dating is way different. Trust me. Way different. You know, I'm talking to my single ladies. All my single ladies, I'm talking to y'all. Because y'all quiet. Like the married people's doing all the talking. I'm talking to single ladies. And I noticed that a lot. Like a lot of married people, we do this. That's cool. But you already married, boo. You got your ring. I'm talking to the ones that's walking in my shoes.
Come on.
That's who I'm talking to. And you know how I feel. Even though people marriage not perfect, cool. But you already got your covenant partner. I'm talking to the people that are lonely at night. The people that don't have kids. The people that don't have a husband. The people that's trying to do right. That's who I'm talking to.
It's a whole tribe. It's a
and
whole.
It's so many of us.
Mm-hmm.
that don't say anything. It's no single ministry.
Come on.
No single ministry, no way. Where's that? It's married night.
Right.
Couples night.
Come on, Raquel.
Come on, I'm keeping it real.
Come on.
We have to be real so we can heal.
That's it.
But nobody want to talk about it. And we all feeling the same inside.
That's it.
Y'all better speak up.
Come on.
This is the open space for you to share.
Come on. This is a open space. That's it, Raquel. That's it. That listen.
What you said? It's terrible. For sure.
Like,
yeah, I want to go. I'm going to the seminar to learn how to be a wife. What? No, I'm not. I'm going to the single seminar to figure out how to socialize in a healthy way.
No
boundaries.
No more be real.
That's what I'm thinking about. What is single thing?
Listen, I am so.
Let's heal.
That's it.
Like, you know, me and my friends talk about these issues all the time, but the single ladies be quiet in the church. Like, they be quiet. Like, it's so many of us. We outnumber the married people.
Right. That's so true. It is very, very true, because for the most part, what do you have? You have singles. But there's this moment. I remember last month. That's good. I'm so glad y'all are loving. This is so good.
That's real. I know that's right, boo. I'm just, trying to heal over here, trying to help us heal.
Listen, we're healing, okay?
Yes. I talk about the issues.
And that's it, because it had to be maybe the month before. It had to be like February. And I know we had our whole for the holidays. We had some other things. And I was literally going to God. I'm like, God, X, Y, and Z, and da 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 da. And I think that, single people, and I was giving him all, and that's how I talk to God. So I'm like, and this is what needs to be done. And da da da. And he said, yeah, that's why I called you. And I was like,
oh yes.
I said, wow. You have to sit there, and tell me like like that. But it was because I'm saying, hey, thank God for you awesome married ladies that are going to be able to help us when that time.
Help us, boo. Help us.
But there is
some real advice though. Don't give me no.
Listen,
don't give me no watered down overly religious advice. Give me some real that I can use now. The word is here. We got that. Jesus is here. We got that. God is here. We got that. And we still single, boo.
Oh,
so we need more.
More. Okay.
We got all that.
More.
We need more. We need more.
We need more.
Share the real knowledge. Share the real issues. Give me the real at church. I want the real deal.
Listen, I am really thinking, though, I'm putting this out there. She knows when I put stuff. I see Raquel on here. I see a couple of my single sisters as well as my married sisters. But to have a candid conversation,
let's have
I am thinking that I'm putting it out there, either a clubhouse or something, that we have a meetup. I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments if we should have a virtual candid conversation to be able to have this moment of where y'all let me know. Y'all know if I say something out loud,
that's why I stopped going to a lot of groups, and I'm not even trying to be funny, but it's like I went there for the real.
Mm-hmm.
I was looking for a place where I can share, I could be honest, I could be transparent, and I could, just share, and we could just heal like it's supposed to be in the kingdom. But we just did Bible study. I'm like, I'm not coming back to this. I'm in church four times a week. I mean, that's good, but it's like let's have normal, regular, natural conversations too, because we're here now.
Exactly.
So after we pray through all that, I gotta go home by myself, boo.
Exactly. So I'm listen, y'all know I say stuff out loud and it hits me, and then I said it out loud. So I think a candid clubhouse conversation would be awesome. We can hear each other, and
people can't see your face in clubhouse. That's even better for you to share.
Yeah, there we go. Like, we only
like, I don't want nobody looking at me. Like, girl, we all in here naked together, boo. You're not the only one naked in here. We all naked. Let it hang out. You'll feel better.
Come on.
You will
You
feel
don't have to,
valuable.
you wouldn't have to gather a thing, okay? So I want to see in the comments, would you guys love a candid conversation? And we've been having an amazing time. My mom, what she said is true. I definitely believe that probably it will be a part two. But
Oh,
I
you
want
want
to
to say
know.
part two? Okay, boo.
Listen,
That's my boo.
My mama done said it, Pastor T done said it, but and we might have to bring on our sis Raquel and some other. I
Oh yeah,
really
I
think
like
the
Raquel. Raquel keep bringing
conversation
real like me. I like her. I like
listen
that. I
would be
like that.
amazing. Tina says she's our married sister, but she said I'm all in. I love it. So
Yeah, Tina,
you
my boo.
know, yeah, exactly. I want to know because we probably could go on for hours, y'all. We really could. And I know we don't have all night, but and we probably will continue this conversation right after we're done this. But I want to know in one thing because we always have an encouragement corner where I give the ladies at least 1 to 2 minutes to be able to encourage our listeners that are watching. But before I ask you to do the encouragement corner, I want to know what is one thing, this is inspired by promise, where we are inspiring others to keep their promises to God in every area of their lives. And so, what is one thing that you have promised yourself? And one thing that you will promise yourself, one thing that you might have already promised yourself, but one thing that you will promise yourself.
One thing that I have promised myself is whatever I am doing, I'm going to include God in it.
Mm,
That is a big one. I
that's
believe and I receive when I leave this life, you're going to know I love God.
come
You're
on.
going to know I'm going to include him in my relationships with my friends. I ain't do that all the time at first. My relationship with my boo, when he come, oh yeah, you're going to respect the Lord if you want to get with me. I'm included in my business.
Come on.
Together we all win in the faith. And people fight me for that. That's my tagline. It's
Mm,
like, oh, you said together we all win in the faith, but this person not a Christian, that person not a Christian, you still deal with them. You're missing the point, boo.
mm,
Together, 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 together.
come
So
on.
that's a promise I made to myself that whatever I do or whatever I have my hands in, God gonna be in there with me. You
That's
know.
good.
So if the
That's
ship go up, down, all the way around, he right there.
come
And I
on.
can rest in whatever's gonna happen, knowing that I
Good.
put God in everything that I'm doing. I'm not gonna leave him out anymore. I can't do it. He's been too good to me. And
Come
everybody that know me gonna respect the God in me, even if they're not a believer.
come
And
on.
that's one thing that I can say. I hold the standard. I don't let anybody say anything to me. I don't let them talk any way to me. They don't do certain things around me because they're gonna respect me. They're gonna respect me. You
That's
have to have a boundary. And it's all a boundary of love and what you accept around yourself and into your spirit.
that's
You
so
know, and you could be somebody's friend with boundaries. You could be somebody's girlfriend with boundaries.
with
You
boundaries.
could be
That's
somebody's
so
daughter with boundaries. You could be a participant at church with boundaries.
come
We
on.
have to have healthy boundaries when we
That,
having human relationships.
mm-hmm.
Because if they don't know what you stand for, they're going to assume that you accept anything. And that's where people cross the line, communication. Like, no, I don't like that. Please don't do that. Okay?
That's
So
good.
that's one thing. I'm going to take God with me. And one thing I'm going to promise to my future self, the same thing. That's it. I'm going to just rest on that one because you can't go wrong with that.
You cannot go wrong. You cannot go wrong. That
You
is
can't go
so
wrong
good.
with that.
To
So
take
I'm definitely gonna. One thing I want to do personally, I want to wake up early in the morning, like at 5 a.m. and start praying. I be fiddling around, y'all. I be fiddling on my phone. Wake up in the morning, I just go for the phone. Let me go ahead and post this scripture today. Act like I'm praying. I ain't praying nothing. I need to get my prayer life up stronger.
be
So I
real,
can fight these
all of us.
principalities that's around myself, my friends, and my family. Somebody got to stand in the gap.
Come on.
So
That's
there's
it.
a lot of work around us that need to be done, and we can help people more if we increase our prayer life in the time we spend with God.
That's good. That's so good.
That's it. So we'll be ready when something happen crazy. You'll be like, "Oh, it's okay.
We're ready.
My first time, oh, this time to myself, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna pray about it, let it go up. But that's it.
That's good.
That's it, boo.
Good.
I'm not gonna do nothing else.
That's so good. I love
I'm gonna
it.
pray about it, let it go. So you wanna go get something to eat or not? You're like, what? Yeah. It's
I love
already
it.
done, boo. We're gonna let that go. We're gonna move past that.
I love it. Oh, that's so good. Y'all, this has been
Gotta stay.
this is
It's not easy. I'm not saying it because it's easy, because it's not easy. It's so many distractions to get you off with God. It's so real.
right. Come on.
But you just don't beat yourself up though. Just keep on getting up and keep on pushing. Keep pushing. Don't beat yourself up, because we do that a lot. And God didn't beat us up. We beat ourselves up. Get up, keep pushing towards the mark. Keep pushing towards your goals.
Did y'all hear?
Towards building. Keep pushing. No matter how long it takes or how many times you fall, get back up.
Keep pushing. Okay? Pushing. Keep pushing. So listen, I didn't even have I love her. I didn't even y'all don't even know she didn't gave the encouragement corner, okay? She just went straight from her to the encouragement corner. And I'm here for that, all right? And so that was so good. Keep pushing, guys. Keep striving. Make sure you guys follow Brittny on all social media platforms at which I want her to be able to say, and as well as she has an awesome event that's coming up that is going to be amazing. So in our last minute that we have, Brittny, give us your social media so we can be able to follow you. And as well as the
you guys can follow me on social media at Instagram at Queens Royalty LLC. Queens Royalty LLC. And you can follow me on Facebook at Mrs. Brooks. That's MISSESBROOKS. Mrs. Brooks. And my company page is Queens Royalty LLC. Everything is Queens Royalty LLC. If you just type in Queens Royalty LLC, you will see me. I will pop up. Bingo. And I also have my first fundraiser for Queens Royalty. I'm having a first annual tea party event. Tickets are $25 for adults, and they are $15 for children. This is an outside event, so we're going to be outside and we're going to be practicing CDC guidelines. Everybody has to have a mask on. Okay, so we're following all the guidelines. This is my first fundraiser. We're going to have food, a DJ, prizes, games, networks, giveaways. It's going to be a wonderful time. We're going to have a great time in the Lord. Praise the Lord. We're going to have fun. You can have fun and still love God. You can. Don't let nobody lie to you and tell you can't. So we're going to do that. We're going to turn up. It's going to be all good for the kingdom.
Listen, I love it. Make sure you guys go and follow her right below. Y'all see at Queens Royalty LLC on all social media. I'm grateful that I got a chance to be able to chat with this beauty. It's been awesome. Make sure you share this, y'all, with your family, with your friends. You might know your cousin or your auntie or your single sister, or you just want to be able to encourage. This was such an encouraging conversation. To know that it is real, things are real, but I know that God is going to be able to get us through. So, y'all, I really am. I done said it out loud. I would love to have a candid conversation online, virtually. Let's get it in. I would love to.
Yes.
A moment where we are transparent and to be able to converse. So I would really love that. It's going to be awesome. But I thank you guys so much for joining. I know you guys miss me. I miss y'all, but I'm grateful to be back. So make sure you go ahead and share this with somebody you love, but make sure also that you're not only keeping God first, but as well as surrounding yourself with like people of precious faith. All right. So keep inspiring people. I want to pray that I keep inspiring you.
Yes.
As we end on tonight, we pray that you are surrounded by persons that have your best interests at heart, that God will give you those people that you need to be able to fulfill your purpose, your dreams, and your destiny, that you shall see all that you're supposed to see, and everything that's not like God, that's not him, we're saying, hey, we're going to cancel that. It can't work. Whatever try it will not be able to work. But you'll walk into your calling, you'll walk into your purpose. You're going to walk in there boldly, and you're going to walk in there knowing that you indeed are royalty. It's Ariel, and I am signing off. We love you guys, and we will check out. We're checking out right now, but we'll see you soon on the Inspired by Promise channel. I love y'all. Good night.
Peace.